Within an illustrated book, for example, a comic, graphic novel or children's book, which do you think is more important, the story or the illustrations?
So I'm a literature student and I absolutely love books, especially classic novels I absolutely love. And I grew up reading The Hobbit over and over again and Lord of the Rings and dreaming about the fantasy world and imagining what it looked like. And I think that was the best part of it for me. And I remember someone recommended me the graphic novel version of The Hobbit, and to see how someone else had depicted it and what they thought it looked like almost ruined it for me. And I didn't enjoy it at all, because it takes the magic away of like imagination, which I think is really, really important. But at the same time, I guess, I mean, being a child as well, you do love illustrations.
Yeah,
I mean, they might be more digestible.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, when I was a kid, if they had an amazing picture on the front, that's what I'd be like, Ma, I need to have this book. Like, because the picture's so good. I grew up with dyslexia, so for me, like, reading was always something I struggled with. But I'd always have, when I was a kid, my mum would always read me stories, but so it was always nice to have her reading it with the pictures.
Yeah.
I would say out of the two, the picture was the thing that I'd grab and be like, oh, this is what I want to read or want to have read to me. So, yeah.
I agree with both of you. I think it depends on the age of the child it's aimed at. If you're looking at preschool children, I think pictures are vitally important, because the story, whoever's reading it is going to bring it to life with voices or whatever, because that's what mums do and grandmas do. I think the picture is something they need to latch onto, like you're saying, because they can't read it for themselves. I think they're less important as you get older. And I agree with you, thinking, I mean, I read the Harry Potter books. My boys read them and then I stole the books away from them. And the images that were in my mind when I was reading it were wonderful. And I'm so glad they weren't thrust upon me. But so much so that when the films came... I was going to say it's like the film. But when the films came out, that's what was in my head. So now I think it must have been so well written that everyone sees the same world. And that's quite an exciting thing, I think.
Yeah.